For our assignment this week, we will be performing a calculation based on the gas prices in Southern California. So that's our scenario. The scenario is that the gas prices are soaring. Actually, they're starting to come down a little bit. All right, so here's how we're starting out. All right, the price of gas yesterday and the price of gas today. These numbers are coming from a random number. They're being generated, and the way I generated it, I added a value to it so that it would be between a certain range. All right, so you need to get the value, and I have the code for the random number in the accompanying file. Okay, so you need to store that in a variable, write it to the page using jQuery. All right, so we're looking at using the HTML method or the, let's look at using the after method or the append method. I want you to start using some of these other methods, and I have them specified in the handout. All right, so we also have an image. When we click, two things are going to happen. We're going to do a calculation to determine whether the price went up or down. So we have an if condition. If the price went up, we're going to write that to the page. We're also going to change the source, the value of the source attribute of this element. So we have an element, an image on the page, and we have the attr method, which allows us to manipulate the value of an attribute, and this attribute is source. All right, so if I refresh my page, all right, we start out with a neutral face. I calculate. Now the gas is going down. So now we have a smiley face. So within your if, you need to not only test for the calculation, but you're going to need to do some manipulation for this variable. So you will be writing this information out using the HTML method. Now, I do have a placeholder for this, and I have a blank HTML space inside it, and by putting something in the placeholder, it prevents the page from jumping up and down. So I have a handout with some instructions. I also have the beginning code and the layout that you may need.